welcome back to my channel. My name is Jennifer. For those who are new, welcome, and for those who are back, welcome back, y'all. I invite you to subscribe if you have not yet done so already. We talk about luxury beauty and all things related to new in beauty, what great staples there are, all the things in between, what works, what doesn't, you know. I invite you to join us if you'd like to join us. We have a should you buy it on the books today. What I really wanted to do with this particular series is really go over those tried and true products, if they work or if they didn't work, things that have been thoroughly tested, and if those are things that I would necessarily recommend to y'all. And I think that's important because I want you guys to have the most information that you can and be able to, you know, make decisions accordingly. So that's what we'll be doing today. I picked 5 items out of my stash that I've been trialing and testing for a good bit, and I'll let you know my thoughts and if it's something that I think you should buy. Now, by all means, this is not saying that you should go and get them. It's just a recommendation. It's just a fun way of saying, I recommend it. Without further ado, let's get started. First product, I think you know. These Dior quints, you guys, have been on my radar, and I highly recommend this poncho quint especially. I think it's just a beautiful everyday palette. Look at these shades, you guys. It's just gorgeous. This is in 559 poncho. Poncho itself is just so beautiful on the skin. It kind of pulls a little on the cool side, but there is a slight warmth to it as well, which kind of makes it more versatile. I have 3 other palettes from the new formulated Dior Quint line, and I absolutely adore them, you guys. The formula is phenomenal, so I don't think you could go wrong with a Dior Quint. If you're looking for an everyday or if you're looking for a pop of color, I would definitely recommend a Dior Quint. Next up is a product that I have been trying for a while. It's something that I like. I don't think it's bad, but would I repurchase it, and is it something that I would recommend over anything else? Probably not. This is the Tatcha, the Kissu lip mask. Now, it's good. Don't get me wrong. It's beautiful. It's got great texture. It's beautifully packaged. It's really nice, but I will say that it's not the best. I've tried better lip masks before, so I think the Laneige one is better than this. I also think that this Primera, this Clean Berry lip mask, this was gifted via Octoly, by the way, but this is my favorite by all means. I choose this over Tatcha, over Laneige, just an FYI. But I just really do enjoy that one, and I think it's very hydrating. I like the Tatcha one fine, but I feel as though it's super smooth, it's super nice, it is hydrating, but I will say that it's a little too slick for me personally, but you know, for others it may work wonderfully. So it just depends. But you know, for others it just may work differently and people love it. So it is I like it. Would I rebuy it? No. Would I recommend it? Would I say you should buy it? No. I would get the Primera instead. Next up is another Dior product. What is going on, Dior? You're rocking my world over here with Dior. So, no, this is another Dior product, and I think Dior just has some staple items in their line, really. This is really nice. It is the Dior Show Brow Styler. I actually just ordered a backup of this, you guys. This is a waxy formula. So this right here is what it looks like. And it does come with a spoolie on the other end. The great thing about this formula, guys, is that it is quite kind of tough. You can get those fine lines with this particular pencil. And it really goes on like a wax, but not tough enough to where you can't move it, right? It's pretty malleable so that if you mess up or whatnot, you're not stuck with a really odd looking eyebrow, if you know what I mean. Trust me, I've messed up my eyebrows before, and I've had to like clean my whole face off because I couldn't get my eyebrows to look right. Because your eyebrows just shape your face, I think. Moving on to number 4. So this is a product I've tried. I've been trying the Tatcha, the liquid silk canvas. Now, I like it. I liked it initially when I wore it with a particular product. I wore it under a foundation. I can't even remember what foundation it was that it worked really well with. But I've tried it with 2 other foundations recently, and it doesn't look good under all foundations. So why would I don't know. I just feel like if it's going to be a product that I really want to use or purchase like a full size of, I really want it to be able to use it every single day with any type of foundation that I'm going to use. So I had this little sample that I was trying, and would I recommend it? I have a dry skin type, so I would not recommend that you buy it if you do have a dry skin type. I don't know if you have like a different type of skin type than me. If it would work for you, I'm not sure, honestly. There's other primers on the market. I think that a lot of people really love this, so I probably have the most unpopular opinion here, so I apologize in advance, but this is just how it works for me, y'all. And you know, the funny thing is too, is I didn't do well with the putty one. I actually ended up getting rid of it. Unfortunately, these types of primers just don't work for my skin type, and it really accentuates my pores even more, and I don't want that, you know. I don't, that's not really the look I'm going for. So last but not least, we have a brush. This is a brush that I've been using for a long time now, you guys, and I really do think it makes a big difference. This is the Sonia G Blender Pro brush, you guys. Look how beautiful this brush is. I absolutely love this brush. Usually I use this as blending crease eyeshadows, things like that. I really think that this is just a phenomenal tool. It works so well that I ended up buying the Sky set from Sonia G, and this is the jumbo blender, and this one's a little bit more dense in a lot of ways, but gosh, these brushes, you guys, I have been so impressed with the Sonia G brushes. I mean, so many people rant and rave about them, of course, but I would highly recommend these, and think definitely you should pick one up if you can. And if you're looking for a new brush, and if you're looking for a, you know, just a really good kind of higher end luxury brush, these are really good. All right, y'all, that concludes my should you buy it. I hope this was fun for you guys. I like it because it allows me to be able to talk about a lot of products that I've been really liking, or really didn't work out for me, or just you know, okay. And I can do that with my favorites per se, but it's almost kind of like one of those things where I just have these random things that I really want to talk to you about. Things that maybe been trying for a little bit or haven't really come up or whatnot. And it allows me to be able to talk to you guys about it. I may try them on my Instagram stories, and you may not see it there. I like that. I like that a lot. And I thought it was really kind of neat and nice to be able to just talk about a few items that I think maybe are worth it, or maybe aren't. Thank you guys so much for being here again. It means so much to me. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not done so already. I will link my latest video right down here, and I'll see you there. Bye, y'all.